Guys, we are back. I am just finally getting around to getting these steering rack bushings put on, and I wanted to make a video initially just because I couldn't find anybody that knew which one of these two actually go on there. That being these. It never really specifies which one to use between the thin and the thick, so I'm going to take a look at that here in a minute, but nobody really answers the question. I even asked the supplier that I got these products from, if they knew, and I knew ahead of time that they wouldn't. I just wanted to see if he knew, like if he kept the chart around, in which he didn't know anything. He just told me that enough came in the kit to do the car and that I would know when it was time to put it in. I'm like, that's cool. I mean, it's not statistical or anything, and it doesn't specify anything specifically, which I like, but it's a great answer. That being said, I looked on YouTube and I saw a lot of people doing them, but I haven't seen anybody cover which actual ones go on the S13 and S14. So I'm going to hop in here in a second, back in the engine bay, and start fiddling with it again, and basically give you guys a close-up of how you're going to know which one of these shot bushings it is. I mean, I'm going to go in the shade because you're not going to be able to see that well with that sun. But that's part of the triangular one right there. We know we're going to put the triangular one on the side that it comes off, because obviously the bracket, the Z brackets, the bracket itself is triangular in shape. That's how you'll know. Obviously that one. I'm pretty sure everybody and their mom knows which one of these actually goes on the driver's side. But I'm going to take a look at it, and I'm going to basically answer the question of which one you use. I think this is the S14. I might be wrong. I don't know what it's here for. Pretty sure I don't need it, but I'm going to find out which one, bore diameter hole wise, it goes to, because it looks like they have different size bore holes. So we'll find out here in a second, but I'm obviously filming the progress of this car, finishing the motor, getting everything put back together, and I couldn't find this answer. So yeah, I think it's weird they don't put that in the eBay listing or wherever you're going to buy it from, and I just want to find out. So we're going to find out, and we're just going to put it on YouTube. Pretty obvious how this works. I just want to show you again so you actually get the question answer, but this particular triangular top version goes over here. So we're about to put that one on real quick, and then we'll hop over to the big question. So this one's out. That's good. It's not dead. It's still alive. It's just Bobo. But it looks like the right diameter hole is that big one right there. It looks as if this one will be too short. So here in a second I'm going to put it on, and you'll be able to find out. We've already got that one on. Looks pretty spiffy. Maybe like take a thumbnail pic. Snag one of those real quick. But yeah, make sure you clean these grooves too. You don't want to do the rack and pinion and not clean these grooves. Make sure you pamper your car a little bit. If you've already got it this far apart, go ahead and do your cleanup work and get it nice and pretty. You don't want to put it up against brand new greasy sandpaper, the bushing that is. So let's see what happens. Alright, here you go. Okay, for anybody who didn't know, I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there, it's going to be like, duh, the big one is for, the S13. The thick one, the shorter one, is for the S14. Well, some people don't know that. I don't know that. So we're going to look down here now and take a look at the fact that this thicker one, it doesn't go all the way around the rack. Now, I don't know if I have an S13 or S14 rack. I'm just assuming this is an S13 rack because it's in an S13 and it's a rack. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like this big thick one. It will not make the cut. It won't. You're not going to be able to use that. So we're going to take this brand new piece of automotive part. We're just going to find the box for it. We're just going to put that back in there just in case, Leroy or Dale needs one. And then they'll give us a call and we'll have one backed up. But looks like this is the one. Looks like the thinner one is the one you want, the one with the bigger bore hole. So we put the smaller, thick one back, and this bigger one, it's kind of thin in material. Just slap it on there, move it on over, it's good to go. It's got to be the one. So here it is, its answer for you. S13, apparently, skinny one. S14s, I'm assuming, are the thick ones. Alright, we got them both on. They're ready to go. I'm really picky and really anal, so I took these off exactly how they, you know, I put them up there the same way they go on. And I don't know where, did you guys see where the triangular bar went? I'm gonna find the triangular piece. Triangular bar piece, there it is. Okay, so I took it down exactly like that. Throw it on just like that. I'm gonna fasten it all up and we'll be done here in just a moment. And they're done. They look really good. Looks way better. Nice and snug down. Make sure you tighten it all the way down to the base plate. Looks pretty still. That's the answer for you. The thin one goes on the S13. I'll hop out of here real quick.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again. It is me again, stupid as always. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of this footage over here. And as you can see, I actually made it out of the engine bay. That's always good. We covered earlier, you know, what to do with thin there bushings. Use the thin one. The thin bushing is officially the bushing for the S13. I'm assuming the S14 takes the thicker bushing. This question's been answered. Like I said, I've watched probably 5 to 7 videos on YouTube of dudes and dudettes doing these, and nobody ever really said, yo, this is the one to use. So, you know, I wanted to show you guys, you know, just a little close-up of, you know, just stuff. Anyway, yeah, if you get a new car, if you get a 240, if you just get a performance car off eBay, Auto Trader, Craigslist, whatever, take a look at these things, man. It's definitely a must-do for a fresh car if you've never seen it or done it on the car yourself. And these things promote such great feel throughout the car. And I could tell those are ready to go, as you can see, just because I could feel a little bit of jitteriness in the wheel, the steering wheel. There she is. It's my wife right there. Check her out. She's pretty hot. Anyway, I'll be out there in a minute, right? Is that where you're coming? You were coming to be like, let's do it?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess?
Are you gonna do a fire?
Do you want me to do a fire?
It's cold outside.
Is that a yes, or is that like a...
It's a yes.
Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll do it. I'm finishing my video for the YouTube. I'm going to put it onto the line. Okay, cool. I'll be there in a minute. Cause I fucking do it. I'm just... Anyway. But, yeah, I wanted to answer that question. I had not seen it answered anywhere, and it's not like... I even looked in, like, a few forums, and you know how forums are. Like, if you don't scroll 20 pages, in most cases, you probably don't get the information, because a lot of people have put their input in, which is great, but I have not dug enough. I didn't think that 30 minutes of internet research was worthy of, like, just finding out this, when I could just find out by simply installing it. But, you know, with a fresh kid, and the build going on, and this, and that, basically, I mean, yeah, look at that, though. It's pretty shiny, right? It's pretty dope. Anyway, yeah, hopefully this helps a couple of you guys out. Follow the channel, like, subscribe. I've got Instagram. I've got, obviously, Facebook. And you'll be able to see everything, you know, from beginning to end. The spun bearing, the backwards rod caps, the whole 9. And I hope you guys like this. Just make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you watch this video, that video, and subscribe right there. Maybe right there. Let's do it right there. Okay, thanks. Yeah, just subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time. Try to tune in, because I do some good stuff, do some cool stuff, do some fun stuff. And eventually you're going to get to see this thing go, and you're going to feel like it's your son. You're going to be like, dude, I've seen him do everything in this car. Gosh, I feel like I know this car like the back of my hand. And that's basically it. That's a cut.